Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, and of course, say it with me. You got here just in time. That's right, because it's Friday, and it's time for another edition of Fridays of Finds. Before we get into that, I know you background watchers are wondering what's going on at Tranquility Base. So, over the years, I've had stuff collecting. I like repurposing things. Mom passed away, and someone sent us a magnolia tree. Thank you. Magnolia trees get to be, 75 to 100 feet, pretty big around, very beautiful, beautiful flowers. We don't have any here, so I'm excited that we now have one. But we wanted to kind of make it a special thing, so I built a memorial garden. So I got my little birdhouse subdivision going here. I need 4 more on the bottom row. The little water feature, that was an umbrella stand. That's actually porcelain. And we had it sitting on the patio, and somebody dropped an umbrella in it, and it broke the bottom out. So I used some concrete products, turned it into a little water feature. Isn't that beautiful? Yappy's mother's coming. She gifted us the big church birdhouse, the puppy dog, the dragonfly. This was a gift for her now deceased husband, Pete. So when he passed away, they sent it to us because they knew that I like birds. Anyway, so that's what has been happening this past week. I added a biofilter to the pond, hopefully to get some clear water. Stall out on my wall project because my hands are just not up to it right now. All right, now you know. So we have a new playlist on the channel, which is the little trailer build. I don't have a name for it yet. Haven't even put it on there, but it'll be the DIY box drop box. Yeah, DIY drop box camper. Building an RV. A little one, little RV. I'm rambling, so let's open some boxes. Yep, he's been after me. When you gonna do it? When you gonna open that box? Check this out. We ride around in that Ford Transit van. Got that great big huge windshield. Boy, when the sun is in your eyes, there's not any relief. So I went and I started searching and found the coolest product. Now if this actually works out, I'll be getting 1 or 2 for the coach as well. So if you're really vain and you have to have the mirror on the visor, this is probably not going to work for you because it's going to cover the mirror. So that fits on the visor, and you can position this wherever you need it. So if you need just a little bit, or you need a lot over here, you need some that way. All right, so let me open some more boxes and then we'll go put these in place because it came as a 2-pack, not Tupac, not that deceased rap guy. Next! Moving right along. SIPLION. Fashionable eyewear. Isn't that nice? I like that case. Make an excellent gift. They're a very beautiful presentation. What I like about these is as I'm getting older and blinder, I find myself having to wear readers. And these are designed to fit over. It actually is not a bad deal, and that way you can still have your glasses, your regular glasses on. I mean, they'll fit over these big readers if you're wearing like wireframe. These will be great. All right. We are moving right along. You'll be seeing more of these, especially in this video. Moving right along. We have a returning channel sponsor. One of our favorite brands.
Guess who? Tough Tools, half price.
VEVOR. Excited about this one. Check this out. I've been needing one of these doohickeys. This here's a doohickey. A doohickey is something you don't remember the name of, but you want to sound like you know what the name is. It's a doohickey. I'm really looking forward to working with this one from VEVOR. Check it out. They have sent us the pocket hole jig. Don't look at that. It's all your instructions. This is very cool. I've never worked with a pocket hole kit of any kind. It's got all your different screw sizes, your long driver, and your specialized drill bit. And they're specialized because you drill this, and I'm going to show you all this. Your drill bit goes in here. You clamp that onto your wood where you're going to be doing it. Oh, that rotates too, so you can get that around you. You clamp that down, and you're going to open it back up like that. You set your depth for your hole, and it drills at an angle. So you're hiding the fasteners. And then, anyway, I'm going too deep into it right now. Let me get some wood. Let me educate myself a little bit, do a little practicing, and I'll show you how the VEVOR pocket hole jig, I'll show you how well that works. How you pronounce it? Somebody pronounce it for me. All right, they have some of the Mecanto automatic drip irrigation kit.
This is so cool.
They know we like plants. I got plants all over the place. I got bonsai trees. I got plants everywhere. And when we leave, I got to either take them with me or make arrangements. So the automatic drip kit is something that will come in very handy here. Operating manual. A little emitter stake emitters, and a little emitter heads, little spray heads. We have little T's, an intake screen, lots of tubing, a pump, little DC powered pump. I bet I can power that with a little solar panel too. Yeah. So let me put a system together and show you how and do a demo. I'll be back.
We are moving right along.
We need to open the last box. Atomization car dual fan. Atomization. I don't think I need a knife, do I? Probably not. I thought that looked interesting. It's 4-inch misting fan product instructions. Now they have their own little personal cooling system. Check this out. Works off a USB. And 2 little fans with little reservoirs. So you put a little water in there and it sprays. Little swamp cooler for the puppies. I guess we need to put some water in it and go see how it works. I like that they can be pointed in different directions, so it's going to work out really good for her in the van. So the mister works on both units, both fans, but the fans are individually switched. Oh no, they're individually controlled also. So we have both one side or the other. That's pretty cool. We gotta put these in the van. What are your thoughts on these visors, extenders, Yappy?
I think they're pretty handy. I think they're gonna help with, you know, that real bright sun when you just need that extra coverage. And they go on real easy, so they'll fit pretty much any visor, I think, don't you?
Oh yeah. It was pretty tight. I mean, this is probably the biggest visor you're gonna put this on, because I mean, with its maximum length on the straps, and it's tight. Now, initially I had it on the underside here, but boy, that was driving me nuts with the reflection with it.
I definitely like the flexibility of moving it around. It's not really stationary, that you can just put it in, move it around so you can get to wherever the sun is. So I definitely like that. Just haven't had enough practice with it, but it looks like it's going to be a win.
What are your feelings on the little misting fans for the dogs?
Yeah, those are pretty cool too. And they actually, feeling that was comfortable for, like, if you wanted it for yourself, for camping.
Like if you're sitting by the campfire and you're hot.
Yeah, and you're hot, or in your car and just hanging out, depending on how you're using your vehicle. If you're on a campsite.
You do have to have it upright for the mister, though. You can't
because the water.
Yeah.
We're moving right along.
Full system assembled here. I haven't even powered it up yet, but I'm gonna walk you through it. So we have our reservoir, and you can actually do any size reservoir. This just happened to be the bucket I had handy. We have an intake screen with a little weight in there and a clacker ball. Output goes up. You want to make sure that you put the anti-siphon. That needs to be the highest point. So if you have like the bucket and your stuff is on the ground, lower than the top of the bucket, it can actually siphon the bucket out if you don't have that little check valve. And you want the check valve so that input, that way, air goes in. And it needs to be, as I said, the highest point. Then we're gonna have little emitters. This is your emitter. And then this is the valve. That way the system is totally customizable. I mean, you can have the exact perfect amount of water for each pot. Well, they put out some water. Well, you gotta have them seated real good, otherwise they make a mess. I really like this, and Yappy's gonna love it. I know she is, because she comes out here. So the little cherry tomato, that thing, it has to be watered 2-3 times a day, because it's a thirsty plant. I like it, and I know you will too. All right, we need to go drill some pocket holes. So we are moving right along. Let's go open. we've already opened the box. Now let's go drill some holes. Working with the pocket jig kit. I reviewed it all. It comes with a bunch of screws. You've got two different grades. You've got 2.5 inch exterior. There's 30 of those. 1 inch, 2 inch and a quarter, 1.5 inches, 2.5. These are all interior zinc coated. This has a corrosion proof material. I'm having fun with it. See, what I like is now I can bond boards together with no visible fastener. It's very simple to use. This tells you how far back, what your setback is. So if you want to go like 1.5 inches way back up here, way back up here, you get a real long straight run. It will work on up to 2 inch dimensional lumber. It's considered a 2x6. It's 1 inch or 2 3/4. You could go a little bit further. If you center up on like a 2x4, you're positioned perfectly with these two to hit that exactly where you want those to go. And if you're working with something that you can't fit into the jig, for instance, I'm going to be working with some 4x4s. So if I wanted to work with a 4x4, I have this option. So now we're ready to do that. Of course, you wouldn't have to do that, 2x. But if you're in a position where that's not going to allow you the depth to get it, yeah. I am very happy. We need to, we're gonna, I wonder if we can do that. And a small one. We have a 1/2 inch setback, so we can try that. It'll actually work. Of course, I didn't set my guide, my depth. Make sure you get your depth guide right, because you'll drill your jig. Don't drill your jig. You have to adjust this collar like that. And then we come over here like this. Check that out. And then we come over here, take our screw, didn't quite go deep enough. Interesting. So that's something to keep in mind when you're working with your pocket screws. All right. SIPLION. Check this out. It's a sunny day. I gotta go work outside. I'm gonna go ride on the lawnmower. There we go. Just like that. That's so cool. SIPLION. Makes mowing the yard better. We've reached the end of this edition of Friday's Finds. Man, these are so cool. Yappy loves her new irrigation system. It rocks. And I got the pocket hole project that's going right there. So there's a playlist. You're going to want to subscribe to the playlist for it's the Dude RV Dropbox build. Dude RV Dropbox build. Subscribe. Anyway, we're done here. All of these items are available on Amazon, and as usual, being the gracious host that I am, I will give you product links in the description below. Click that more button, the basement will open up. There'll be direct product links that'll take you to Amazon, where you, should you so desire, are able to make a purchase. And if you make a purchase, I do earn a little bit of revenue, and that allows me to keep doing what I do. So thank you very much. There'll also be a link in the card above that'll take you to the Friday's Finds 2026 shopping list. If you're still with me at this point, thank you very much. I know your time's valuable. Thank you for spending some with me. For our patrons, your generosity truly helps. Thank you. You guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear?